Good morning, afternoon, and evening, YouTube. I am the Only Goodman, and we are back with Marvel Midnight Suns. So, where we left off, we did some stuff with Miss Marvel and Blade, because Blade is a big simp for Captain Marvel.
Is this thing on? Hunter, please come to the forge at your earliest convenience.
Sure thing,
Again,
Dr. Spooky.
Hunter to the forge. Thank you. Strange out.
So, we got artifacts now, so...
Hunter, just in time. His royal weirdness and I were deciding what to do with that nasty little Hydra gift box you found.
Ah, yes. The spooky crate?
The very one. Though it is far from any mere container, I assure you. I am detecting powerful emanations from inside. If this is a sign of what Hydra is after, I fear we are all in grave danger.
My offer still stands. I could fly the thing up and nuke it in orbit. Only way to be sure.
Or we could open it, Tony, and perhaps use the mystical energies I sense inside to our advantage.
Yeah, I heard a "we" in there. Green goopy gamma serums are one thing. I'm not opening boxes full of mummy curses.
You don't have to. Hunter, if you'll allow me.
Your second funeral, boss.
It's kind of neat that this is all like magic meets science area.
If Hydra is now working to acquire mystical antiquities, then our situation is very dire indeed. We need to find a way to gain the upper hand.
And you think you can do it with whatever's in the container?
Tony has one of the greatest scientific minds that I've ever seen. I, of course, have an unparalleled understanding of the mystic arts. I have no doubt that we can find a way to research whatever we find in there and have it work in our favor. I just wonder what it could be.
I want to go light side, like, and everything, but I feel like this is just what I would say.
Do you think this will be enough to give us an edge?
I hope so. Whatever it is, it's quite powerful. I'm relying on my instincts here, but truly that's all I have to rely on until I can find a way to access the Sanctum's archives again.
That seems a bit risky.
Right now, with the Sanctum out of my reach, I'm fighting with one hand tied behind my back. Metaphorically, that is. If I can find items to research, I can give the Midnight Suns every possible advantage over Lilith and her disciples.
I look forward to seeing what you come up with.
Me too, Hunter. Now, all this talk is going nowhere unless we can get this container open and study what's inside. Step up to the anvil, Hunter. It doesn't bite. I just hope you brought me something interesting.
Oh my god. It was like such a JoJo stance that he has going on. Lean back. Oh, I have to...
This should be easy. By the hoary hosts of Hoggoth, I can hardly believe it.
What? Is it worse than you expected?
No, it's totally unexpected. It's the Eternity Dagger. This was in a place of honor in my bedchamber in the Sanctum for years. The Sanctum Sanctorum is no common domicile to be burglared. These barbarians have no idea what they possessed.
Or perhaps they did. Maybe these artifacts are exactly what Faustus and my mother were after to begin with.
A distressing thought. If they had my dagger, then who knows what others of my priceless possessions have passed through their greedy fingers. The cube of nothingness. The tear of Profia, and most worrisome of all.
Your toothbrush? You, had a little coffee thing going on this morning with your breath?
Oh, Tony.
Sorry. Doc's right, Hunter. I drank 3 glasses of holy water just to walk through the Sanctum's front door. Place is like a doomsday vault for all sorts of supernatural nastiness. We need to put a lid on this mess. Pronto.
I believe Carol is already working on it.
At last. Now that this artifact has been returned to its proper owner, we shall see if we can make use of the mystic forces contained within.
They better have stayed out of my
A simple object.
nightstand
certainly not
drawers.
mystic.
Alright. What we got? Forge got increase ability options. Alright, let's go with that. We don't need the items just yet. And then
Hey,
Gamma
Hunter.
Coil.
Let's take a look. Got some upgrades for you, hot off the press. Or forge.
Fists of Radiance. I only got one right now. Alright.
Hey, Hunter. Got a sec to spare?
New ability to upgrade. In the forge. Oh, he's right there. There's also something.
You moving
right
into the forge,
there. The
Hunter?
moon. Moon Knight hides his true identity behind his cloak and shadow. This card represents deception, but also creativity and the unconsciousness. Or the unconscious. Blue thing. Man, they just got stuff lying all around.
Interesting.
And I gain arcane knowledge just by looking at stuff. Okay. Let's see what we're... Oh. More arcane
Curious.
knowledge. I'm not sure what that's used for. Robbie. Oh my god. There we go.
You've been here more in the past few days than I have since... ever. The forge is pretty badass. But the creature trapped inside riles up my own inner demon. Speaking of... there's something you should know about me.
You are bonded with a spirit of vengeance?
Damn, you're good. How could you tell?
You are not the first spirit of vengeance to join the Midnight Suns. I fought beside another, just a few days... 3 centuries ago.
Oh man, sometimes when I have crap to work through, I like to get my blood pumping. Why don't we hit the yard for a sparring session? I know Sparky's excited to meet you.
Sparky?
That's what I call my spirit of vengeance. His real name is something you'd see written on a symbol, but with like 12 apostrophes. Also, he's not allowed inside after the incident with caretaker Sumerian Sofa.
I guess... No.
It would be my honor to spar with a spirit of vengeance.
Wow, he's real excited. Never thought he'd get bouncy, but here we are. Okay, let's do this. I'll get Blake to set things up. Won't take a minute.
I will head to the yard.
Alright. I'm not sure if I like this Ghost Rider better than, or at least the look. I like how they kind of updated him and everything like that.
The strongest steel.
Weapons are interesting though. Still uses a chain.
Maybe you should be the spirit of vengeance.
Nice.
Hunter, report to the war room. We've got a mission.
I like how it's fight with your friends to earn friendship.
Hey, you.
You called for me, Captain?
Keep telling ya, Carol works too, but yeah, I did. Now that Tony's finally starting to get a handle on his gremlin problem, I've been able to put Central to good use. Got a lead on some particularly gnarly Hydra operations happening in the city. But we need to move fast if we want to intercept them in time.
Then let's get going.
My thoughts exactly. There's just one problem, though. We seem to have lost our gatekeeper, MAGIK.
lost?
Well, I updated her on the mission. She said something I can only assume to be a prolific swear word in Russian and disappeared. Literally. And with no magic...
There's no passage to New York, or anywhere for that matter.
Now you see my problem.
I'll find her.
Do not worry, Captain. I will locate and alert her of the team's needs.
There's that can-do, get-it-done, old-timey prophesied savior of humanity attitude I was hoping to see today. Still, you better hurry. Not sure how long Hydra will remain in their current position.
Then I shall make haste.
Yes, you hasten as much as you can, Hunter. Not much more I can tell you, Hunter. Though I did hear her mutter something about Wanda right before she poofed away. Maybe that helped.
Thanks, Captain. I shall find her.
I guess we have to talk to people.
Crazy world you woke up to, Hunter. Hydra running around causing trouble. Apocalypse prophecies. The Bronx.
It is indeed, Daywalker.
And that op against Faustus. The way Captain Marvel just absorbed that bomb. Unbelievable, isn't it?
Are you hinting at something?
Are you trying to make a point with this?
No, I mean, I just wanted to catch up.
I see. Well...
She's something else, though, huh?
Excuse me?
Smart, quick-witted, fearless. Hell, she even glows.
And do you find all of your allies equally impressive?
Yes. No. Wait. What are you trying to say?
You are not used to expressing feelings of affection, are you?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
My apologies.
And if I did, this ain't my first rodeo, you know?
Of course it is not. Whatever a rodeo is.
Yeah. Well, now that that's settled, maybe I should go sharpen my stakes or something. And maybe we should keep this chat to ourselves for now.
Okay, but...
Have you seen...
No.
All right.
Wow. Moody. Oh, let's follow the trail, I guess.
Robbie, have you seen MAGIK?
No, but there were some pretty crazy energy flashes coming from the dorms a few minutes ago. Usually means she wants to be left alone. Trust me on that.
Thanks, Robbie.
Hunter.
Oh, so can I only run outside? Yeah, that's what it is. Okay. Hey, makes sense. Don't run indoor, kids.
This room belonged to the Scarlet Witch, did it not?
Wanda. It belongs to Wanda. Let me guess. You are to ask me to do the one thing the others value me for. Opening their precious portal. Well, I am in the middle of something. Come back later.
You miss Wanda, don't you?
It is never easy to lose a comrade. I know this too well.
We did not lose Wanda. We let her go. Before any of this started. Wanda's first grimoire. Agatha gave it to her when she was teaching her witchcraft, the dark arts. She was trying to help Wanda control her powers. She would never let me read it. So now I read it.
No. I can help you with that.
That is no child's book. Lose focus for 1 second and be lost completely within its pages. Let me guide you through it.
You do not own the darkness, Hunter. I was also raised within it. So much so I barely remember a time without it. And now Wanda has this in common with us too. I know what she's going through. To come face to face with true evil itself. To be dragged to some hell dimension so hot that your soul is scorched black. Your heart so filled with soot that it chokes out all the bright parts of you. Until you are just a dark thing of smoke and ash. I cannot let such a fate happen to her.
We will save her.
We will find her. I can feel it.
And just who will find her? Caretaker? The Avengers? Do not try to fool me with your false empathy, Hunter. I know Caretaker will never waste the resources looking for her.
Ileana, just open the portal.
You are like an Avenger. All you do is take, take, take. You expect too much. Okay, I will open your damn portal. It is times such as this that I wish someone else here could drill holes through space and time. Perhaps Doctor Strange should spend less time tinkering with Tony Stark in the Forge and focus more on his magic. No matter. I will be there when you are ready, Hunter. Goodbye.
Wonder if it like takes a lot out of her to open the portals. Because I mean, it's like for the game's sake, yeah, she's like our connection, but like in real life, to expect someone to always do that at a moment's notice.
You're looking stronger than ever, kiddo.
It goes either way for me.
I take it you found our gatekeeper. Then let me explain what's going on. When Hydra isn't preoccupied with world-ending scenarios, they spend a lot of their free time terrorizing the citizens of New York through various low-level operations. It's fairly routine stuff for heroes these days, and worst case, we'll still get some fresh intel in the process. Why don't you check the mirror table and see what we've got on our plate?
Stop Hydra helicopter. Oh, who should I bring? Hand size is increased by 1 for 2 turns. Interesting. Let's go, Nico. I really should look at their... So epic. I really should change out their outfits.
I did the math. It would actually be faster for me to fly.
What is stopping you?
The shockwave would shatter most of the glass in my approach path.
That is not good.
We're sending you straight to the coordinates Captain Marvel identified in New York. Dr. Banner has confirmed that the gamma signatures in the area match those of Faustus's weapon.
You're always telling us about stuff.
By her command.
Looks like Captain Marvel was right on the...
Heroes. A single world-ending calamity is never enough to satiate your appetite for destruction. You insist on meddling further, forcing our hand yet again.
Oh, that's just rubbish. Faustus has a radio. I'm assuming whatever Hydra is attempting to flee with on that chopper is our target. I suggest we stop it and see for ourselves. Well done. Seems like that's the last of them.
Last? There are more heads to the Hydra than you will ever comprehend, heroes. This is a minor setback at most.
Well, at least we don't have to listen to you any longer today. I consider that alone a victory. Well done. If Hydra wasn't paying attention before, they are now. Stay sharp.
Count on it.
It looked like Sabretooth. Ah, only 2 stars. We unlocked a new difficulty. None may stand before the hunter. I haven't kept up with a lot of Marvel comics, so I'm wondering like if they like actually made like the hunter, which would be kind of cool.
Привет, Hunter.
I guess we'll talk to
Feeling a
Magic.
chill, Magic?
You could say that. I've been staring at the night sky trying to figure it out.
Figure what out?
You're observant, Hunter. You tell me.
Thinking about Wanda?
You were trying to figure out how to bring Wanda back.
Close, Hunter. But no. Something much more sinister has grabbed my attention.
Sinister?
When I was holding the trans-dimensional door for you back there, I sensed something was at the docks with you. Something dark and familiar.
What did you see, Ileana?
I did not see, I said. I sensed something there. But that's not the only thing I sensed today.
Oh?
Something has shifted in Limbo. But I cannot quite put my finger on it.
Mr. Sinister?
All I know is that whatever is happening is also strangely familiar to me. And when all you knew was darkness and despair growing up, that warm, fuzzy feeling of familiarity is not just a warning sign, but an alarm bell.
Should we warn the others? Danger is familiar to me, too.
I know what you mean. Danger is something I am a little too comfortable with myself. Reminds me of my mother. There is almost a comfort in it.
Yes, you understand. Not many can. I'd like to be left to my thoughts now, Hunter. I still have a lot of thinking to do, while I try to make sense of what I felt at the docks and the energetic shifts that ripple through Limbo. I will let you know if I do.
I'm pretty sure that it was Sabretooth. This is just going to teleport me back to my room. Yeah, it is. Pretty sure that was Sabretooth that I saw. And... oh, wrong way. So I have to join a hangout. Do I have to?
Hunter.
Don't see the big deal about New York. LA has just as many monsters that need slaying.
Nothing like taking in the New York skyline after driving Hydra back into hiding.
Oh, wait, here we go. Stargazing, deep conversation, reading by the fire. Let's go stargazing.
You have that, I want to ask you something, but I'm not sure I should look on your face. Go on, ask.
What does it feel like to fly?
That's not it. You really wanted to ask if Captain Marvel can take you flying sometime.
No, I wasn't.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Well, I wasn't offering.
You are not?
Ha, I knew it.
I'm sure people ask you all the time.
When they actually ask me, I answer.
So, can you take me flying sometime?
I'll do you one better. Once this is all over, I'll fly you to space.
And back, right?
Yes, Hunter. To and from space. This was a blast, Hunter.
I got some new outfits. Oh, that's right. Library.
You're looking stronger than ever, kiddo.
Let me look at the outfits real quick. Oh, wait, no. Does that say old something? I'm not a fan of the beige pants, though. We'll stick with what. And then what? You? Swimsuit? Oh, okay. Yeah, I do have these. Let's go with the Marvel outfit. Alright. How do I open the door? It's like literally not letting me open the door. No. Alright, out. In. Oh. Duh. Magic. Wrong way. Oh, it still worked.
I'm glad to see you're getting comfortable with the words of power, Hunter. If you're going to continue our little investigation of the Abbey, they'll be vital to your success.
Investigation?
A side project, but a potentially transformative one. With my blessing, Wanda was working to uncover what may be the most powerful.
Just what in the hell do you think you're doing in here?
Standing in the library?
I've given you free rein so you could get back on your feet, but I never thought you'd pull something like this.
What is it you think I am doing, exactly?
Don't be coy. It does not suit you. I told you how hard it's been since we lost Agatha. Instead of letting it rest, you decide to reopen the wound?
Oh, Sarah. I would never... I never thought of this place like that.
Of course you didn't. And now, it's done. Why should I ever stand in your way?
That anger wasn't meant for you, dear. You know that, right? Don't hold it against Sarah.
She may try to mask her feelings, but you know she is struggling with what happened. Why are you hiding from her?
For most people, the captivating relationships of their lives are formed over a matter of days and years. Sarah and I spent centuries together exploring this world, fighting the darkness, watching cities and even nations form and then crumble. And yet we persevered together.
You still have not answered my question.
It may be difficult to understand, but she needs this time. Sending Wanda away, sealing the library, that elaborate memorial she conjured up, she didn't waste any time trying to bury what happened.
You are right. I do not understand.
It isn't up to me to reveal myself. It's up to her to accept what happened and allow herself to grieve.
Yeah.
When that happens, we'll see each other again, but not before.
I trust you will do what is right for Sarah. So, what is it you are looking at here?
Yes, we should get back to the real reason I asked you to meet me here. Wanda's journal. The Abbey grounds have a great deal of history. Many of its secrets remain hidden, even after all this time.
I like how they cut her off right before she revealed something.
Wanda had taken to exploring the grounds in search of a strange energy we both sensed. Knowing that Sarah had no intention of waking you to investigate, Wanda felt it was up to her to take your place. Of course, being the clever girl that she is, her notes are written in an ancient, transient cipher that I've only just begun to understand. Have a look at the first entry.
After Store was taken from the altar, damage I've done can only be reversed. Elemental rods have been returned.
I'm sure it still seems a bit cryptic, but Wanda was definitely onto something. If you remember my altar, that's where she was conducting her experiments.
An investigation that involves experiments. Why do I feel like you are going to get me into trouble?
Since when has that ever stopped you? Let's meet out at the altar. I'll try to do a better job of explaining from there. Charlie will show you the way if you've forgotten.
Oh, Charlie girl. Roar. Power.
Blessings of the goddess.
Like most things on the grounds here, there's more to this place than meets the eye. Do you remember the words I taught you as a child?
Are you going to make me say it?
Humor an old, dead woman.
Hocus pocus.
You haven't lost your touch, dear. The words may be simple, but these plinths won't appear for just anyone.
Hocus pocus.
Each represents one of the basic elements, their power activated only by the elemental rods they would normally be holding.
And where are the elemental rods now?
Scattered to the wind, unfortunately. A side effect of Wanda's experiments here.
Let me guess.
That's right. I want you to find the missing rods and return them here.
Side quest time.
Hopefully, as I
I'll
decipher
probably end up
Wanda's
doing that
journal,
off camera.
our notes will aid in the search.
I may record just in
You
case
have not
there's
actually
anything,
told me
but...
what the greater purpose is here. What are we doing this for?
All in good time, dear. After what happened with Wanda, I'd rather you take things slowly. In fact, I don't want you overthinking this little project. There's no rush, and you don't have to help if you don't feel like it.
Yeah, I don't feel like it.
But there is one more thing before I head back to the library.
A key.
An arcane key?
Just a little something. A token for your efforts so far. The key can be used to open that chest nearby. Like so many other oddities around here, those chests tend to appear before those who deserve them most. Make yourself that person.
That seems intentionally vague.
It's more fun that way, isn't it? I'll be in the library working on the translations if you need me, dear. Good luck.
So it's a main story like thing that goes into a side story. This one says common though. The one in the library was purple. Can I open that one instead? Also, there's no quick travel in this, which is kind of a bummer. Can I use this key to open that one? I can. Armor stand. Common hunter's quarters. Schematic. Interesting. Alright. There's a bunch of stuff just lying around here. Do I get more arcane knowledge if I read people's journals? I do. That's funny. Alright, no more globes. Let's go to bed. Not that way. Dream time.
Can that really be you? Come closer. I want to get a better look at you.
I can't go further than this. Okay.
After all these years, it is good to see your face again.
Wish I could say the same, Mother. Now enough with this deception and reveal your true form.
But this is my true form. The way I was when you were just a sweet, helpless little baby.
Little baby.
You don't remember that, do you? Well, I do. Bringing you into the world was the happiest time in my life.
And taking you out of this world again will be mine.
I had thought the words of power would open your eyes. But I should have known my sister and her pet witch would continue to withhold the truth from you.
What truth? Like, obviously there's like some type of plot twist that's gonna happen.
And what truth is that?
The truth they are keeping from you. You need only.
Wait! Mother! Where did you...
Obviously there'll be like some plot twist. Pretty sure Agatha will betray us. Sarah
Was
being
that
all
really
mean and
her?
everything. Interact? Oh, just that schematic thing. Okay. Really don't care about the super links. I thought that was another key. Alright, so Forge time.
A successful collaboration.
Cool. Supernatural fabrication, go! Gamma coil.
Ooh, new coil. Let's get to work. Take your pick, Hunter.
Like 2 blood magic counter.
I'm pretty sure Charlie left a steaming coil in the hallway. Third state of matter, indeed.
Go with the blood magic. And then forge upgrade. Oh, this gives me. Okay, that's kind of cool.
I'm happy to help, Hunter.
Oh, I get an arcane key for that.
Even a sorcerer supreme can't rest on his laurels.
Then upgrade
Time's
abilities.
wasting, Hunter.
What does
I
this
think
do?
we've got something for everyone.
Vaulting deals increased damage in combat. That's cool.
Whoa! Thought you were a ghost for a second. You aren't, are you? Hey, can I ask a favor?
Okay, I guess you're not going to say anything. Tony Stark takes a break from his training and gives you a quick assessment as you approach. You're clearly the expert in demon hunting around here. What's your opinion on how we should train? Techniques over brute strength, repetition and study, not fire and fury. Train like you fight with furious intent, no quarter, no mercy. And for a drawn card to be critical and deal increased damage. 30% injury chance. We're just
Thanks,
gonna take
Hunter.
the. Well, don't wanna. I think I agree with the first one, anyways.
Hey, Hunter. When you've got a minute, could you meet me in the war room?
Oh, sure. What's up?
The intel cache we recovered from Hydra's gunship might seem sophisticated to the casual bystander, but they probably weren't expecting to go up against the likes of me. With Central's help, I can decrypt these babies in no time, providing us a valuable and fascinating glimpse into Hydra's twisted little minds.
Do I do this?
Any new leads? This won't take long. Now we know what they're up to. The question is, now that we've decrypted the intel, let's put what we've learned to good use. Check out the available hero ops listed on Central. Who are we sending on an op?
You're already on an op.
Stay out of trouble.
Well, don't leave me in suspense. How are you enjoying the library?
I thought we were past that.
We are, but I'm still allowed to be annoyed with you. I expect a bit of pushback from the others, but not from you, Hunter.
Why not? When have I ever made things easy for you?
It's a little
You
thing.
had your moments, few and far between.
Right behind you.
But that's exactly my point. You know what that place, what she meant to me, and you did it anyway.
I didn't expect it to bother
If
me.
I had known it meant this much to you, I would have waited. It was not my intention to defy or hurt you.
Hurt, no. Defy, maybe. At the same time, I know I haven't been very open with you about everything that's happened.
At least we are talking now. Silence between us would only make things worse.
You're right about that. We have bigger things to worry about. like the mouthy alien tormenting Spider-Man as we speak.
He did risk himself for us without hesitation. We owe him for that, at least.
For once, I think the entire team is in agreement. It's only a matter of tracking Venom down.
I would just follow the trail of destruction, but maybe there is another way.
I'm sure we'll come up with something. Don't leave poor Spider-Man waiting too long now.
Gloss.
Hi, kiddo.
Alright, so I think that's going to be it for this episode. Probably going to do some of those side missions to get some things upgraded. Again, thank you guys all for watching. Like, subscribe if you like. I'll be posting more of these videos here in the future. And hopefully we'll see my favorite character in the next episode. And spoilers, it's not Spider-Man. So, until next time, you guys have a good one.